Hello. I'm excited for this class. I do love shoulder rolls and I love what they can lead up to. And yes, I'm going to be teaching all that because I'm certified to teach all that. Y'all are going to learn from beginner. Okay. And this is going to be one of those progressive classes that I teach where I'm like, okay, we're going to move on to this. If you cannot move on to this, stay where you're at and just practice what we learned in the first part of the class. Okay. So we'll start very beginner and we'll just turn it up a notch. And we're going to learn a couple different ways of doing backwards and forward shoulder rolls in this class. It's going to be exciting. Okay. So we're going to do a warm up. All right. We're going to be putting a lot of, pressure, a lot of weight on our shoulders. I do this shoulder because I can't really feel much on this side, so I don't train this side. But you need to train both sides if you can. Okay. And so let's go ahead and do a sensory warm up real quick. Just a nice little self massage. Um, let's start at the top of the head. Why are we doing this? Because this is going to enhance the way that our body senses the world, and our brain is going to feel better about making us stronger, more coordinated, have more balance, and better range of motion. Yeah, you're tricking your brain into feeling more confident. It's not even tricking. It's basically like saying, hey, I am paying attention to my body. I'm feeling what it feels like on the inside, interoception, and I'm feeling what it feels like, seeing what it looks like on the outside, proprioception, bridging that, like enhancing that bridge of the brain body connection. Yes, the bridge of the brain body. Bubbling, bubbling baboons. Maggie Smith. We're going to go down the other arm. So if you notice, I'm trying to get everything in this upper body. Now I'm going to really focus on these shoulders. I want to get them nice and warm. It's going to feel nice. Don't start a fire. We shouldn't start a fire, not with our body parts, because it will really hurt. That's where I'm at right now mentally. Okay. We're just gonna do a couple simple mobility drills with our shoulders, and then we'll do a little bit more warming up because it is not gonna be that easy, and we need to make sure that we have a good warm up, so that we don't increase our chances of getting injured. I like to do shoulder circles a million different ways, but this is one of my favorite ones. I just extend both arms. Okay. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to push my arms forward. So I'm going to separate the scapula away from each other. And then I'm going to bring the scapula together. So my arms are just sliding forward and back down towards the ground. Fingers are touching the ground. Fingers are away from the ground. Fingers. So if you notice, when everything pinches together, your arms will come out a bit more. And then when the scapula does that, your arms come closer together. But you can do it here as well. This is a more advanced. Okay, we'll do this a couple more times. Bring it down, shake it out, bring it back up here or here. And we're going to so everything comes up, shoulders come up to the ears, shoulders pull away from the ears. They come up, and it's your scapula doing. Yes, I'm clicking. I'm going to do this a few more times. Release and shake. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to combine the movements, and we're just going to do very intentional circles with both arms. Okay. So we'll come up, forward, back down, and we'll draw circles. And you really got to think about it though. You could do it here like this, like this. Really got to put together like which body parts do I need to move? Now go ahead, shake it out, bring it back up. Then white boys have to shout. Baby got back. I don't know why I did that. Now we're going backwards. Bring it down, shake it out. Good job. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do, because we're still warming up, we're going to be on our knees. We are going to come into a modified push-up, but we are bringing those elbows nice and close together. So bring those knees out so that you have a nice long spine. Okay, we're going to keep the elbows close to our body as we come down. Then we're going to come up, child's pose, forward. So if you have a hard time with this, come forward and then back. Come forward and then back. Okay. Or this. Stop at your range of motion. Stop where you need to stop. If it starts to feel really untenable, then you need to come back down into child's pose and take a rest. Okay. You can come here. You can be here. You can tap. You could just try to lift one, then lift the other, and then come back. Play with it a little bit. You don't have to do the exact same thing that I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple more. We're going to come back into a tabletop. Knees directly under the hips, hands directly under the shoulders. We're going to take one hand, place it down underneath. I want you to extend that hand down, and I want you to come down on your shoulder. Like this. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come out of that. We're going to bring this hand down, palm facing up. Nice little twist here. 3, 4, 5. And back into child's pose. Okay, so now I'm going to start teaching you the basic fundamentals of the shoulder stand, because in a way it's kind of its own warm up to the more advanced stuff. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to teach you when it comes to the technique for doing a forward shoulder roll, at least the most beginner version that I know, it's very much like a jujutsu type pose. The first thing I'm going to teach you is a tripod. Okay, I want you to feel safe coming down on that shoulder before we try to throw our body weight over it. Okay. Also, I want you to understand what your spine is supposed to feel like, the position of your spine, because that nice, you'll see. Okay. So, I personally like doing them, starting tripods out with my hands here. You can bring your hands out if that feels better to you. You could play with the angle of your hand. There is no wrong way. Okay? So I like to come here. That's why I bring this hand. That's how I do my shoulder stands too. This is another very foundational pose. Okay, my feet are staggered next to me. My hand, this hand is placed right in front of my chest. This hand is here, head is down. Okay? I'm going to bring my hips up over my knees, see? Okay? Or, hey, guess what? What? Right, this is why, okay? So, when we're here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the leg out. You're gonna have a better foundation with your legs spready than if your legs were together. You have more chances of kind of falling over. I mean, by all means, if you want to do it like that, good on ya. But I like to bring my legs out and then be here. That's a conditioning also move to help you be okay being on your shoulders. You're actively pushing this away, okay? Will you end up a little bruised? Possibly. It is possible when you first start. That I do. Like if I've gone a long time without working on these and I'm pushing the floor away, I get a little bit of bruising. Okay? So where are we at? Palm facing down. I like to bring it closer. You can extend the arm fully out. We're coming onto the shoulder. The head can wobble. Okay? And we're going to extend the legs and just try to bring the booty up. See, I didn't even go that far. I just want you to get used to having pressure on the right part of your shoulders for when we do a shoulder rollover. Okay. And these are all going to be in the same family as shoulder stands and fish flops, and we're going to learn all those. because I like doing it. It's fun. Okay, so take a breather. It can be hard on the shoulders. It can be hard on the arms. We are going to, I'm going to show you where you need to be for me to feel good with you going into that forward shoulder roll. Okay? So we are coming here. We're coming here. We're coming here. Okay? I want you to be about here and feel comfortable. I mean, it's not comfortable. It don't feel great, but I can do it. As long as you feel stable there, we can move on. Okay? So the way that I like to teach shoulder rolls from the very jump is not pretty. It's just how do we get our body to roll that way and then roll back. Just learn the shoulder tripod. That is great for conditioning to get used to pushing the floor away. Our arm position when we do start working on that forward shoulder roll and backward shoulder roll is going to differ. Okay, our arm is going to be more like this. So instead of here, I'm going to be like this, and I'll show you why. All right, so I'm going to show you the shoulder roll, and then I'm going to slow down, verbally cue you, okay? And this is the point where you could be like, I think I'll just work on the other stuff for now. And that's cool. Rinse, lather, repeat until you can feel confident in continuing. All right, so I'm gonna show you first. I keep forgetting what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I come down. I'm in this position. I'm kneeling on one leg. One leg is nice and bent. These legs are what's going to propel me forward. Now, what I'm doing, head to crotch. Head to fucking crotch, yo. Okay? Head to crotch. Bringing this arm down. Okay, you could be here or here. Your body's going to roll over and it's not going to be stuck like that. Okay, I promise. All right, so figure out which one you want to do. I like to just come here. All right, and then you're going to straighten the legs and you're going to make sure that you don't straighten your spine. I'm going to stay in it like a tiny little ball. Okay, I'm going to try. Yep, that rounded spine is going to keep you safe. You can work on it on a trampoline, on a bed. Okay, so I didn't teach you how to go backwards. I just taught you how to go forwards. All right, we're here, which we were kind of in our tripod before, but we're just, and then we're coming over. All right, how do we go back? We reverse the movement, literally. We need momentum. Okay, so we ended up here. Notice how I have, so usually when I land, I'm here, leg bent, this leg in front bent, or you can land here. Use this shape to push yourself back. Remember, we're keeping the spine rounded. That's what's going to keep us safe, okay? We're keeping the spine rounded. Okay? Work on that. If you got it, if you get it, and you're doing it, you're like, yeah, okay. Continue further with me. Now, there's a way to make them pretty, like for dance. The one way I learned in liquid motion was kneeling. We're here, okay, arms out. This shoulder internally rotates. Boom. Head to crotch. Head to crotch, head to crotch, head to crotch. Boom, we're on our shoulder. Okay, and then the leg that is bent. I'm really loud and the microphone's like right on my face, I'm sorry. Here, and then we're straightening that leg, okay? I just want you up and over. It doesn't need to look pretty coming down, but that's a nice pretty start, okay? a pretty backwards. I don't have a pretty backwards for you. I mean, I could teach you, yes. It's just my backwards don't ever look pretty unless I'm doing a fish flop. But one way that you could go backwards pretty with control is keeping those legs straight. Okay, so they're bent right now, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. We're coming here and see how they're still, yep. You can go onto the tops of your feet and slide down. That's one option. You can go into shoulder stand. All right, that's it for me. And you're like, wait a minute, we don't get a cool down? Yes. Come to a nice little seated position. Anything that's comfy for you. We are going to roll those shoulders back. We're going to palms facing each other right now, but then we're going to bring the arms back, and we're just going to try to reach to try to get those hands together. You're not gonna, but it's just the reach. It's a nice little stretch. And then we're gonna come forward, we're gonna hug ourselves, and we're going to round the spine a bit, bring the chin down. Slowly roll up and release those arms. We're going to take one arm, we're gonna bring it up, try to reach like we have a scratch on our back, and we're gonna just gently give ourselves a little stretch all along our side, and we're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Other side, bring it. Really reach. Really reach. Then you can go ahead and give yourself a nice little stretch and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. You're done. All right. Yeah. We have so much more that we're going to be learning, and I'm really excited. I did a Megan knees video if you want to learn how to do that. All right. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to hit me up at resilientflexibility@gmail.com. Hope you all have a beautiful symptom-free day.